Hi guys, so before I started this video, I just wanted to let you guys know that I am not saying that this is the best way to clean the cage. I am not saying that I am a hamster expert. I am just saying that this is the way that I clean my hamster's cage. This is the routine and the process that I go through. And if this isn't your same process, I'm sorry, but this is just how I do things. Anyways, let's get on into the video. Okay, hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we are going to be doing basically how I clean my hamster cage, how I take care of my hamster's cage in general, and how I do that. So let's go ahead and get on into it. She's sleeping right now. Okay, so the first thing that you want to do is obviously you want to take your hamster out of the cage. I normally put my hamster in her ball, or I'll put her in her travel cage. She's currently trying to escape. So yeah, first do that. So now that my hamster is in her cage, now I'm going to get started taking it apart. So with the type of cage I have to unclamp it from both sides in order to lift it up. So let's unclamp both sides. And then after I unclamp both sides, normally I can just lift it right up as so. Alrighty, so the next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to remove her wheel, because the wheel sometimes gets like pee buildup, it gets residue, it just gets a whole lot of buildup. We don't need that. And then I normally take out her hut, because as I said before, a lot of things just get buildup, it just gets dirty. I suggest to clean your hamster's cage at least like once a week, because as you see, like, they can get very dirty, of course. I mean, it's just pee and all that. So yeah, and I'm using a all natural, it's a healthy pet. It's good for odor. It's good for absorbing odor, long-lasting odor control, and it expands 2 times its volume. And it's good for rabbits, gerbils, hamsters, whatever you have. Okay, so now that that's done, I am basically gonna go dump this in the trash, and then I'll be back, and then I'll show you guys how I wipe everything out. Okay, so now that we have a emptied out cage, we're gonna go in with a damp, wet paper towel, or I've heard that you can use baby wipes or unscented wipes. So I'm gonna go in and wipe out the cage, or some people prefer to rinse out the cage. It's whatever works for you. I'm going to wipe or rinse out the cage, and then I will also definitely rinse out the wheel and rinse off her hut. So yeah, I'll be right back after that. So once you have all of your items cleaned, you will then proceed to fill it with the hay, or I honestly like don't even know what they call this. I think it's like bedding. So that's when you'll just start filling it up with the bedding. I mean, you should kind of realize like how much your hamster likes. My hamster, she likes a lot of it in there, so I'll typically give her like huge handfuls. You just kind of want to spread it around everywhere. You just want to dump it out, spread it, make sure it's thick, make sure it's comfortable for them. After I dump this hay in there, I'm going to give you guys the next steps that I take. Now, if you guys don't do this for your hamster, you guys do it a different way, don't come in the comments talking about, oh, well, da-da-da, you're doing it wrong. I'm not doing it wrong. I'm doing it the way it works best for me, works best for my hamster. So if you don't like it, you don't have to click on my video. So yeah, so this is normally the length that I will fill it to. See, it's at a comfortable layer to where she can move stuff around and sleep in it or underneath it. And then you will add in all of their accessories that they need. Their wheel, obviously. She has a bigger wheel. Then I will add her hut. She never uses this, but I always make sure that it's very comfortable for her. I do need to get her new chew toys, so she doesn't have any chew toys right now, but yeah, so that's normally what I do. It's just quicker and easier. Obviously, you're not gonna get all the goop and all that stuff on the side, but that's just if you're wiping it. Normally when I rinse it, I'm able to get everything, like, literally. Okay, so normally after I have all of this stuff on, if you have a cage like mine, obviously you're just gonna make sure that you're setting it on the right way. And then I just drop it like this. Make sure that both, so you have to make sure that you're clamping it on the sides or your hamster will get out. So I make sure that both sides are clamped securely. And then you'll have everything back to normal. It's gonna smell 100% better. Normally, okay, if you have a cage like this, I would suggest you just wipe it out. I mean, honestly, your hamster's probably not gonna poop up there. If anything, it's probably just gonna be food that they spill or water that they spill. So, yeah, I'll just go ahead and just wipe this out, and then I'll show you guys the end product. Wiped off things. Obviously, you're not gonna get everything, but if you get all the big particles, it will look better. So now I normally fill up her water because she drinks a lot of water, so I'm gonna go ahead and fill this up. I normally do lukewarm water, and then on top of her water is her, basically like an air filter. It's carbon rocks, and it helps with the smell, and I normally put like 2 on her cage, so yeah. Okay, so now I have put her water back. I have it all filled up. The floor is all clean. Her slides are all ready. They're all prepared. Food is full. You gotta make sure just you get everything done. That way everything is done. That way everything's wrapped up. Okay, so now there's only one more step. This is like an extra step that I do. I normally add a few cute little fun things for her to eat. Just a few like treats, cute treats that she could eat. So yeah, let me show you. So I literally got this at Walmart. It's by Rosewood, and it's called Naturals Nature Salad. You can literally use it on all small animals, but typically it's used for rabbits, guinea pigs, chinchillas. But I use it on Spooky, and she absolutely loves it. She gets so excited when she sees it. That's literally what this is. It's all nature salad spilled everywhere. But I think this time, instead of putting it up here, I'm gonna start putting it in her food bowl and then putting it in her bedding. That way it gets less messy. Because right now, yeah, you see we have a complete mess. So after I put this down, I'll show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so now as you see, I've added it. I typically put it all over the place. It looks very odd. It just looks like a bunch of weird grass stuff and literally a chip. But I put this in there for her and she loves it. I also put it in her food bowl for her. So yeah, so after I do all of this, normally I just go ahead and put her back and then just see how she reacts, honestly. That there's good food in there, and literally her cheeks are already stuffed with food from her car carrier. So yeah, so this is typically like how she reacts to her bedding being clean. You could tell she's really excited. She's like, yes. Yes, sis. And then she always goes up to the top. She's like, what's new? What's new? I also added this thing. I don't know why. I just thought it would be cute. But yeah, she's grubbing. So yeah, I mean, I guess this is the end of the video, guys. Thank you guys so much for watching.
Hold up, I don't have no friends inside the industry. 20 racks every time I talk, yeah, that's okay with me. I spent like $15,000 in like 15 minutes.